Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Andrea. Alright, so basically, I'm just here to make my episode review for this episode, The New Deal. The New Deal. Let's talk about the New Deal, besides my tears. How could you guys get rid of Jeremy like that? No, seriously, Julie, Kev, everyone else, I'm upset with you guys at the moment. How do you guys just get rid of Jeremy and think that I'm gonna be okay with it? I know he's not Tyler. Thank God it wasn't Tyler. Like, if you guys had to pick between Jeremy and Tyler, it's okay. Take Jeremy far away. I'm just kidding, Steven. First thing is, I knew it was coming. Like, everyone spoiled it yesterday on Twitter. They're like, oh yeah, Jeremy's leaving. Don't get too sad. He's leaving. He's long gone. And I was like, yeah, right. You guys are just all BSing me. No. They're like, just get ready mentally. And I'm just like, yeah, right, whatever. Jeremy ain't going nowhere. And what? They kill him. They don't kill him off. People said they were going to kill him off, and I was like, don't kill Jeremy off. But no, they decided to send him far, far away. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm not going to cry because that's not Tyler. I'm not going to cry because it's not Tyler. And then I started crying. And my eyes are like, can't you guys, like, you guys can't tell, obviously. Can you? No, but, alright, so the episode starts off with Bonnie, and she's, like, going down that one creepy house thing where all the witches were burned, and then it's like, oh, hey, coffins, and then you look into the coffins, and you're just like, it's this guy, and then she opens it. The guy looks like Klaus, and he has a ring on or something that looks just like Elena's necklace, and you're just like, who has that necklace now, because everyone totally forgot what happened to that necklace, and then it's like, whoosh, waking up, oh, hey, get ready for school, because it's, but apparently wasn't it Sunday? Because I heard Jeremy say it was Sunday, but I don't know. So apparently I thought it was school, and I was like, well, these kids don't even go to school, so it wouldn't even matter if it was a weekday. And then a creepy guy runs into Elena, and she's like, I'm paranoid. This guy is following me. Yeah, because you live in Mystic Falls where it's all creepy. And then, here's something about Jeremy, guys. This is crap. Like, I'm glad it wasn't Tyler, but the writers hate me. Like, I just kill Tyler off by the end of the season, and it's done. I'm not watching the show anymore, just putting that out there. You took Anna off, which is my favorite person. You took Jeremy off, which is, like, my third favorite person. And you took Tyler off, who's my favorite person. So, I mean, you don't have Melise, you don't have Steven, and you're trying to take rid of Michael. Then we're done with the show. Sorry. I had to put that out there. Or I'll just, like, boycott it for, like, the longest time. You know, a whole week. That's such a great fan that I am that I'll just not watch it for a week, okay? Get it till the next one comes up? No. Elena's talking to Bonnie, and she's like, well, like, this guy was chasing me, and I don't know what's going on, blah, 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 blah. Really, Elena, stop being so paranoid. Klaus is nowhere to be found, thank God. Damon and Lark start talking. He's like, you're gonna really make me drink all alone, Rick? Really? He's like, I'm grading papers. I'm supposed to be a teacher. Everything's supposed to be all dandy with me. And I'm waiting for Jeremy, by the way, wherever the hell he is. And then he's like, where's Jeremy? And then, like, this bartender's like, oh, you mean Jeremy Gilbert? He was fired last Tuesday. So then Tyler and Jeremy are just chilling like villains in, like, the forest. Jeremy's like, why are we even hanging out? He's like, because Caroline dumped me and Bonnie dumped you. Elena and Damon chat, and they're like, oh, hey, Klaus, because Klaus appears out of nowhere, and you're just like, oh, hey, good friend. Then Elena's like, you know what, Klaus? This looks like a Klaus and Stefan problem. My name is not Klaus or Stefan. So, I'm just gonna bounce. And then he's like, you know what, little girl? I just want my family back. So if you can get my family back, I'll leave you guys all alone. It's like trying to live out her dream. I'm like, Bonnie, just stop trying to live your dream. It did not look like any good. Why are you trying to find these coffins? Just don't. And then Stefan's like, hey, Bonnie. And it's like commercial. Because they had like 10 million commercials in 1 hour. We're at Elena's house, and then Jeremy appears. And Elena's like, hey, I was just thinking we could all have a family dinner together. And I'm just like, really, Elena? Like, stop trying to make this all, like, you can tell something's going on. It's like, nah, I think I'm going to go hang out with Tyler. And I'm like, so Tyler's your new best friend? And then Jeremy's like, slip in. And I'm just like, really, Jeremy? Really? He's like, no, I'm going to go hang out with Tyler. I'm good, thanks. And then Elena's like, no, you cannot go anywhere with Tyler. What are you thinking? He's sired to Klaus. And he's like, yeah, and he can also hear you. He's right outside. And then he's like, she's like, what did he say? He was like, really? Alright, so you want me to stay in? Are you sure about that, Elena? Alright, Tyler, hey, come inside. And you're just like, team, let's invite Tyler into all the houses in Mystic Falls. They're all questioning Tyler, and I'm like, everyone just needs to leave Tyler alone. They don't understand what's going on with Tyler. People need to start realizing that what happened to Tyler is not his fault. You guys need to rewatch By the Light of the Moon to truly get and remember how painful those transformations were, instead of just sitting here talking all this crap and saying that Tyler needs to get over himself. So if you have something to say, come deal with me, because I am sick and tired of everyone saying, well, Tyler needs to get out of town, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you guys don't get it, so stop. And Klaus calls Jeremy and he's like, yo, homie, you need to, like, kill yourself, alright? Just go stand in front of that car outside, alright? Alright, you got it? Alright, good. And Elena's like, who was that? Not important. Super obviously, like, hides his phone. Not important. Tyler's like, I need to go. Bye, guys. And then he, like, leaves. And then Jeremy's, like, disappears and, like, runs outside to stand like this in front of the street. And then, Elena was walking out. And she's like, what is he doing out there? And then, like, Rick runs in. He's like, Daddy Rick just, like, runs in. It's like, no, Jeremy! And, like, runs him over. And Klaus and Tyler, I'm like, oh, dear, Tyler, why are you hanging out with this fool? And then they're talking. And then I'm like, over here. I'm like, Tyler, I'm trying to defend you when you just keep hanging out with Klaus. Like, I can't defend you for the rest of my life. Sorry. And then Jeremy's like, we all need to get the hell out of this town. That's what nobody understands. We need to get the hell out of this town. Because Klaus, this is what I'm thinking. It's like Pretty Little Liars. Because it's like Klaus is A, even though we know who A is. Klaus is A, and then, like, remember when they're in the, well, I don't know if anybody's a Pretty Little Liar fan, I'm just throwing this in here, where, they're in the hospital because Emily's in the hospital, and then Arya's like, can we all go to Texas? Yeah, Jeremy's like, can we all get the hell out of here? Like, I'd agree with Jeremy. I'd be like, yeah, let's get the hell out of here, skip town, because I don't want to be here, but it's sad, because then you guys are taking him away from us. It would be really awesome, though, if Jeremy had drank Vervain or something, and then it's like, he's gonna come back with, like, a way to bring Anna back. Or, like, a way to be like, screw all you fools who try to make me leave, and now you guys all want to be my friend. Well, guess what? I know how to kill Klaus. Like, if he came back with, like, a way to kill Klaus, that'd be so badass, and I'd be all about it. But he needs to come back eventually. Please don't tell me he's, like, gone forever. Julie, Kev, everyone else. Okay, we're not gonna go there. Annaline's like, with Damon, he's like, you wait out here, Damon. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna find Stefan. So she, like, runs into that house, and then she's, like, looking for Stefan, and then Stefan pops up and he's like, get out of here, Elena. And then she's like, no, I'm gonna stay here because you need to tell me where the hell those coffins are, because I need to give them to Klaus. And Stefan's like, well, Bonnie sucks at keeping secrets, but he says it hella funny. I like that quote. He's like, well, looks like Bonnie sucks at keeping secrets. I was like, you know what, Stefan, you're a dick. End of story. You're a dick. Get the hell out of here. Because then he's like, she, like, slaps him. She's like, hella hard. And I'm just like, you like to slap people, Elena. Too much of that going on for you. Too many vampires that you'd be slapping. Like. And then Stefan and Damon chat because Elena got all pissed off. She's like, he's gonna kill Jeremy. You need to help. Remember, you used to care, but it's like, that ain't my brother. I don't give a damn. I'm just like, you're really mean. That's what I was like, you're a dick, Stefan. Get the hell out of here. You're a dick. And then she runs out, and Damon's like, here are my car keys. Go deal with your brother. I'm gonna deal with mine. And they start arguing. He's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, why'd you have to do that? He's like, well, I did it to save you. Really? To save me? Seriously? And then you go to Tyler. And he's just sitting there drinking. I don't know what the hell he was drinking, but he's, like, drinking, like, the whole bottle. And Jeremy appears, like, Jeremy, don't be so stupid. He turns around, he has the bow and arrow, and he's like, don't be so dumb. And he shoots, he's like, you lied to me. You used me. Tyler was so sweet. He's like, he's not done with you. Like, try your best to get out of town. Rick's like, wake it up. He's like, check out the guns. I just woke up. And he's like, starts coughing up, and you're just like, that's not normal. Paramedics show up, and then this hybrid dude who came out of nowhere, he's like, get the hell out of here, paramedics. And then they get the hell out of there, and he's like, really? You're just gonna let him die now? And then he's like, well, you could just invite me in, and then I could save him. And then Jeremy pops out in the back, and he's like, ba-choom, ba-choom. Everybody go and die. Any Kevin Hart fans? No? None? Okay. Just ignore I said that then. So then Jeremy kills his first hybrid. They're making him all badass before they send him away. And I'm just like, you guys are jerks. In my head, I'm like, really? Let's just make Jeremy badass when they're going to send him away. Congrats on killing your first hybrid, Jeremy. Stefan and Damon. And he shows him the coffins. And the coffins are there. And they team up again because they're brothers. And they're like, We can't give the coffins to Klaus. It's just not gonna happen. Then they're at the hospital, and you'll never guess who we finally meet. Mrs. Wesley. I mean, Tori. I mean, Meredith Fell. I like how she's a Fell, though. She's like Mrs. Fell. She's the nurse. She's taking care of a lark. She's Meredith in the books. I didn't read the books, so people told me what happens in the books with Meredith, how she falls in love with him, and then a lot of other stuff happens, but I can't really say because I don't like giving spoilers out, and I don't know if they're even true. And then Klaus shows up at the Salvatore house, just like, Elena's like, hey, thanks for coming, come with me. And he's like, I'm going to give you something. And he's like, here's your sister, undagger her. And he undaggers her, and she's like, just remember, she's not only pissed at me, she's pissed at you for killing her. And then Rebecca and Klaus are, like, together, and he's like, we're finally home, sweetheart. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'll see you again. He daggers her again, and you're just like, oh, okay. Here comes the worst part of the show for me. Go upstairs, and then they knock on Jeremy's door, and then it's Rick, Damon, Elena, and Jeremy's on the bed. And he's like, we need to talk. And he's like, yeah, what did I do now? He's like, we need to talk. And then stupid Damon comes over here, he compels him, and then stupid Elena is like okay with it, and I'm like, you guys should have learned from the first time. He didn't like being compelled. And then stupid Rick's just watching the crap, and I'm just like getting pissed off. Sorry for calling everyone stupid, but stupid Jeremy for not drinking vervain. I hope he drank vervain, as I said earlier. It'd be super badass if he comes back and is like, look, found a way how to kill Klaus. And it's the reason for you guys being stupid and compelling me and thinking that I was compelled when I drank vervain. And then David's compelling him, and he's like, you're gonna have a better family, and you gotta live with this family, and they're so nice, and then all this good stuff's gonna happen, and everything's gonna be okay, nothing to worry about. And Nina's like, God, this sucks. I'm all like, he's like, well, he has the best sister ever. She says, like, he says something along those lines. He's like, I feel bad for what I'm doing, because for once I thought he really didn't care about you anymore, Lena, and I wouldn't feel guilty for what I feel. And he's like, what? Then I'm like in love with you, dummy. Duh. Obviously, Damon's in love with you. You should know this already. And he's like, you know what? No. I should regret this. And he, like, grabs her and he kisses her. And in my head, I'm like, great kiss, Delena. Can we go back to Jeremy? Like, where are we sending him so I can go find him? Oh, yeah, and if any of you guys want to be in Michael Trevino's birthday video that I'm making, the info will be below. Should be on my Facebook, too. I'll have all my Twitter, Facebook, and all that stuff below. Alright, love you guys.